Hello to the brothers and sisters out there. Welcome back. Or welcome if it's your first time here. This is Domas, talking about things that are going on in the mind of a 34-year-old Lithuanian. It's raining outside, so I'm not outside today. I was having a chat with a friend of mine, a dear listener as well to these one-man podcasts. Started to learn a lot about myself in the last couple of days, and learn about the importance of solitude and being alone, because I don't want to be alone. Nobody wants to be alone. I guess everybody wants to have somebody there. But if you can't be alone and feel like you're in good company, then can you really be with somebody else? Can you really be okay with somebody else? Because other people can feel your vibe, they can feel whether you're on edge, whether you're agitated, whether something's not solved and you're pacing up and down. Like I was remembering my marriage when I was married, and I had a wonderful person with me, but I wasn't okay myself. Like I was not okay in my mind. I needed substances. I needed continuously to be sedated by alcohol, by weed, by just whatever I could get my hands on. And it wasn't sedating me. It was just bringing me into the deeper pit. It was bringing me into more depression, and it was bringing me into more anger. And of course, where is that anger going to be addressed? It's in your surroundings, and it's in your closest people. So yeah, it's kind of like shameful, and not just the closest people, like friends as well, and like anybody that you encounter with. If you're not okay with yourself, if you haven't dealt with yourself, then you're spilling all of this onto your surroundings. And you can say, he's an artist, he's just crazy, he just does this thing. But there's one thing just to be extravagant, be strange, be quirky, be like interested in what you're doing in your own craft, and being like super into your own world. And another thing is to be crazy and to be like spilling all of these energies around you and making other people hurt, because you're hurting yourself, and then you're spreading this hurt energy around you, and other people can feel it, and it's not genuine. It's not real. Like something's fake about it, like it's interesting because this world kind of congratulates genuine people. Like if you're genuine, you'll always win, even if your genuinity is like maybe being bad. Some people are like villains, and they're genuinely villains. They're like, but they're not bad. Like they just see world in a dark way. And this is another thing that I've read somewhere, is that those people that are kind of, let's say, the villains, their inner world is like very peaceful, so they have to like either protect that peace, and when they're protecting that peace, they have to like fight the outside world, you know. So they're really good on the inside, but on the outside they're like appearing really, really bad. And those people that have their inner world like going crazy, on the outside they seem really good, you know. So I don't know what's better, you know. It's like, what's better is being genuine and being accepting of who you really are. And I think with all the noise, with the computers, with the screens, with the iPhones, like, we really make ourselves scattered, you know. And that's why I like really appreciate mornings, because I like write in my journal. My phone is on the side. My iPad, yeah, I record the video, but I'm just, the last thing I'm trying to do is to scroll. And it helps me, it helps with the focus. So it's like, you know, you can take in information and you can digest it and you can spit it out in the world, or you can try to gain that energy and information from within you, you know. And these videos are something that I'm trying to discover within myself, like something that is not on the internet, something that is coming from within. And it's interesting because you don't really know what you're going to say. You're just saying things, and you don't know what you're really thinking about until you really say it, you know. It makes you present, it makes you be in the moment, and neither past nor future exists in that moment. So you kind of ground yourself in the now, which is really exciting, you know. It makes you realize that in the now you're happy, or in the now you're unhappy, you know. Like, there's never tomorrow, there's never yesterday, it's just the now. So if you can make the now more pleasant for yourself. And there's always this thing of lack, like we think that we lack something, and we start to try to fill in the blanks, like fill in the spaces that where we are lacking something, you know, which is like crazy. We don't need to do that. We need to think why we think that we lack something, why we are incomplete. Like, we're not incomplete. We're perfect the way we are. Yes, there are places where we can improve, but that improving, sometimes it happens on its own. Like, sometimes you're really trying to improve, you're really trying to perfect something, and it doesn't work. But once you let go, once you just give up, once you just say, I'm done with this, the right answer comes, the right person comes, the evolvement comes, you push forward, you find new things. So, gotta appreciate the now and what we have in the now. So I appreciate you, every single one of you, sending lots of love, sending big hugs, good energy out there for you to have a good day, morning, evening, nighttime. And hopefully you spread it around in your surroundings, because maybe that's what we're here to do, is make each other's days better and be more in the present. Smile, you know, just do things in the now. And it's always going to be the now. So it's never going to be anything else. So just enjoy it. Make sure it lasts forever, or at least until the end of our days. and then something else will come along. So yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. As usual, lots of love to you. Take care and peace.